Yeah. Oh, it's going now. I don't know. Do we have chat? Did they hear our introduction? Hey,
Let's do it again, guys.
Are we live? I believe we're live now.
I think so. Cabo Flyer says, "What's up?" As if maybe we are live. Go ahead. Do it again. Can you do it again, Jeff?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's hear it. This is the second time he's done this. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, welcome to round 2 of the Bothan Invitational 6K tournament. The largest prize pool in SWU history is now underway. And I am Jeff Creasy, and I am here with Jonathan Fisher.
Excited to be here. Let's go. I can't match Jeff, but, you know, I can try.
Excellent, excellent.
They got us. They got us.
So yeah, I am very excited about this tournament. Very excited to see what's going on here. And we've got, for round 1, we've got Piet Blue against Han Green.
Ooh, a Pershing. I love Pershing. I don't know all the alternate arts sometimes. What is this? What is
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get got by some of the prestige ships now, but
right?
We'll see. We'll see what happens when we get there.
I do love me some villain blue-green, so I'm excited to see this Piet deck here.
I'm really interested in how they built the Piet, because I think there's a few different ways you can take it. You can take it more of a controlling route, or you can take it more of a ramp into just kind of large threats, a little bit more of a mid-rangey route. So I'm really curious to see how this Piet goes out. If they're playing things like Childson, if they're playing things like Vigilance, and where they're going with it.
Well, they're drawing cards, which is my favorite thing to do.
It's a good thing.
Good start. What is that card on the on side? I don't know. 2 damage. Is it an R2?
No.
Jeff's gonna scout for us. So I think we saw a resupply from the Piet player. Saw a card go face down in the resource row.
It is an R2D2.
It is an R2. I saw him draw 3 cards, which made me think, is that an R2?
Yeah, so he discarded and looked at 3 to get.
Yeah, which can be really nice in this deck because you can set up Marauders and things
Absolutely,
like that.
yeah. The way Han Green worked last set was really instrumental with that, where you could either discard Marauders or dig deeper for that resupply to flip early. The question for me is, has the power level of this deck held up in set 4? Did it get enough new toys to combat the Piets and the Djangos of the world? And I think, well, I'm really interested to see that, to see how that plays out.
Yeah, I would say it definitely got new toys, and then are they good enough?
Yeah. It got some. It got cards like Blue Leader are good, but they're the kind of cards that so far for me anyway, they've felt better. They've looked better on paper than they felt in practice.
So we got a resupply carrier into Han deploy. Han's on 6. You know, we're all tapped out as Piets. We're not going to be able to disrupt Han from getting to 7, which is, you know, where we're going to start to get DJ'd. Han unit, Enfys. Let's see what they're going to do with this 7.
Yeah, so ideally this Han we see a Han unit and an Enfys in hand. So this isn't going to DJ you on 7 because the Han Green, but you do have a lot of things you can do with U-wing reinforcements, and we see the Han unit, so it looks like, yeah, Han is going to just take out the Piet.
That's a great point. I've been playing Mono Han all day. I forget we need tech.
Yeah. But, I mean, we see Han unit still coming in here, and it's interesting that a lot of people have been trying to figure out if Han unit is still good enough in this world where there's Django for 7, Piet with 7, Cad Bane with 8. You have all these units that are higher than 6 health, and we saw there just took a little R2 love tap to get in there for Han to still do his thing.
There's also the they call it the Han arms race sometimes. If they have Hans and you don't, they can just abyss your board and defeat something every turn.
But Piet is kind of okay with that happening on the ground, and Piet did still get the resupply carrier off. I think the question is, can they get the ground attack neutered enough where they're not just going to be in a lot of trouble? And we saw the power there, which is a really interesting play, unless he immediately has another one.
Because it just got rid of an R2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We do not. We have a Piet.
Piet unit.
He's going to be on 8 next turn, so we'll have access to Avenger, but there's nothing in space to ambush with that Piet.
Yeah,
She's not going to get much benefit.
I think
from
Han
it
does
there.
not need to worry about this Piet, and
No, I don't
would
think so.
prefer him to go to base there. Yeah.
He could have reinforcement in the deck. That's something we could be looking for here. An Enfys, a Han leader. I mean, unless we see a laser blast or something like that, it's looking like Han's in a really good spot. So Sandy, Piet player, has initiative. I do see the laser blast. Yeah, we're just going to fire it off. I mean, you don't need to wait for more value.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You got the leader and 2 7 drops.
You get the reset now.
All right. So yeah, it is always interesting when you laser blast into full readied resources for your opponent. How much threat can they deploy?
It saves you the damage, but they get to reload first.
What is on that? Is it
I believe it's a Luke pilot.
So an Avenger could still be pretty good. Luke would hit the ground, but be okay with that. What do we have? Was that?
It was apparently not a Luke pilot.
Yeah, I think that was No Glory. Maybe it was a Chewbacca, because that's what I didn't see if it was a Chewbacca.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was a Chewie or a Luke.
We were